What's up? What's up? What's up, people? Be right back. So, boy, do I have a treat for you guys. We are going to cast the iRk Don't Give a Fuck in-house tournament final between Naugrim, as you can see on the screen, and DeWalt. And it's gonna be a best of 7, where, as you can see, Naugrim is 1-0 up. And my fellow casters are going to be Elmaster and iRk-Neon. They should be tuning in any second now. So some of the games have already been played. They are playing right now. They start an hour before this cast, so I'm getting the replays right after each game. So we'll be casting from replays since DeWalt is still in Korea and Naugrim is in Sweden and Master is of course American. So a lot of different time zones and the lag will be crazy if we're gonna cast it live. So now we have iRk-Neon is in the house.
What's up?
What up? Next up should be Mr. Elmaster. So here's the bracket, and as you can see, Naugrim is coming straight from the winner bracket finals versus Marvin, and that's why he's 1-0 up, and he also had the advantage of picking the first map, while DeWalt went through the loser bracket round 3 and group final there. So how are you, Matti?
Fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, my beer tooth is just tickling very hard.
Oh, sorry, my bad. For some reason, I was not realizing what that meant. I'm here now.
Let's see here. I'm gonna.
You master.
All right, so let's see here. Master's volume is a bit higher than iRk-Neon's.
So you need me to go up or down? Sorry.
No, I'll adjust it here. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it should be okay.
I got you.
So, Matt, if you talk now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just kind of.
Yeah, you shut up.
So I need to turn down my boudoir music is like way louder than you guys.
I think it should be okay now. And my one subscriber just joined the cast, the stream.
Nice.
Nick, my buddy. Alright, so as I said before you guys joined in, this is the finals in the iRk tournament. 16 iRk members have been fighting for almost 2 months. And this is the deciding game on who is going to be the iRk champion. And it's going to be Naugrim first. The grand finals between Naugrim and DeWalt. So, Matti, are you surprised that it's these two guys in the finals?
No, can't say that I'm surprised at all.
No, not at all. I mean, obviously we know DeWalt's pedigree, and then of course we saw Naugrim go to the semifinals of Chobo League, and has just always been a strong player. So yeah, not shocking at all.
No.
Yeah.
So much experience in Naugrim, and I think he had the advantage in this tournament since I picked all the maps, and all the maps was from 99 to 2014 or something. So only old school maps, and he knew them all.
Lots of experience for Naugrim. He's been around a while.
Yeah, exactly. And DeWalt even forfeited the whole round in the winner bracket because he didn't know any of the maps. So yeah, he had to take the long way around to get to the finals, while Naugrim just smoothly went through everyone else. All right. So I've got 3 replays so far, and they are playing their asses off right now. So The first game was Naugrim's pick, and the first map is gonna be Reverse Temple.
Oh wow, okay.
Are you on Europe server, Master?
I am.
Yeah. So, if you join our team channel.
Whoa, Aggie might strip. Intense.
I know. It's from before. I love that the bot still has that message.
Get a little techno music, start dancing around. The shirt just kind of starts rising up.
Yeah, you know.
In the chat, everyone leans forward.
That's how we do it in Sweden, you know.
Hey man, I'm all for it.
Yeah, well, we can't do show in the games. We just show from our bodies. Right. So I'll create AgGe 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And the first game is on Reverse Temple.
Okay.
So this is Reverse Temple, guys. Have you guys played this before?
Yeah, I remember this map from
I mean,
old times.
yeah, maybe occasionally like for fun, but like more than 10 games now.
Yeah.
This was used in some old leagues, I think.
Yeah. I came to Brood War around 2008, 2009. This map was definitely before then.
Yeah.
I already quit before that.
Yeah, me too. All right, so this is Lost Temple, but it's reversed, so it's more like, yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, new follower. All right, so let's head into this game. I'll let you guys do the fun part, and I'll just observe and show everyone what's going on.
All right, let's
Are you
go.
ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
Let's do this.
All right, so going into game number 1 over here on the left-hand side at 9 o'clock. As our green Zerg, we have iRk's Naugrim.
Yep, and on the top side, 12 o'clock, of course, Russian powerhouse DGaF.
And I don't know about you, Argnion, but I do have to admit, I feel like DGaF has got to be the favored player by a decent margin here. As good as Naugrim is, DGaF we know is one of the top foreign Protosses. He's currently overtraining in Korea and is generally a macro powerhouse.
Well, I don't know. DGaF is really active. I give him that, but I would never bet against Naugrim.
That is also fair.
He is so fucking strong.
Do you have a lot of experience playing against him? I know, obviously, as a top player, I'm sure you guys have met before. Have you played against him a lot, or...?
Yeah, well, especially with Naugrim, we played hundreds of times, probably, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, with DGaF maybe tens of times, I don't know, something.
For sure. So what do you find about each player's style? I guess more Naugrim, since you're also a Protoss. What do you find that Naugrim does that makes him as strong as he is? What are his strengths?
I think he's just really, really solid. That's what makes him so strong. Like, he plays really, really basic stuff. He plays like his 6 hats play versus Protoss, for example. It's just really, really solid. Like, there's like no holes. Like,
Okay.
if you do Telepush versus him, it doesn't work. If you do Corsairs versus him, it doesn't work. You do DT versus him, it doesn't work. Drop versus him, it doesn't work. Like, he's just really, really solid on all sides. So I think that's why I make him so scary player.
So you kind of find he doesn't really have any major weaknesses or flaws or things that he struggles with. Very versatile and just generally solid understanding.
Yeah, just really, really solid play.
For sure. Well, DGaF is going to know where Naugrim is now. He does see that Overlord.
Yep.
Assuming he knows the map. But I guess, yeah, okay. Yeah, so he's just going to come on here. He's got to double check, though, because of the short scouting distance.
Yeah, I guess it could be a second Overlord also.
Yeah. And we're going to have just a couple links coming out here for Naugrim. And we have Gate Expand here from DeWalt. First Zealot on the way as we speak, but there will be links out for it.
Yeah, Naugrim usually goes for fast gas, and he mines just 100 gas for speed links.
Okay.
versus one gate opening, which is like really popular in versus Koreans if you play PvC also. So
Definitely.
it's really easy to do, and then you don't basically have to worry about Zealots at all when you get enough speed links.
Yep. And we can see that DeWalt rather wisely has turned around with that Zealot, knows he doesn't want to get surrounded. And of course, given that there's already that gas, if he got that Zealot surrounded, it could get very dangerous for him really quick, especially since he has not started a forge or anything.
Yeah, for sure. If he loses even one Zealot there...
Is he going to get in with the probe? Oh, okay. And this, of course, is going to be one of these tough games here for DeWalt in the sense of Naugrim is going to deny this probe scout. So DeWalt has no idea what Naugrim is going to do, and he's going to be in that awkward Protoss position where you have no scouting info and you just have to kind of guess. Is he Hydra busting? Is he going for fast lair? Is he just going to play normal? What is he doing?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I bet he's played with Naugrim quite a bit also, so I don't think he's expecting cheeses that much. But you never know. You never know.
Yeah. About 12 lings out right now, so decent number here. Yeah, but it looks like there's 3 or 4 Zealots for DeWalt. Okay, gets the probe.
Okay, so finally we have the third hatchery. It's a really late third hatchery, to be honest.
Yeah, it definitely is. He made quite a few lings before it, and his drone count is going to be pretty low. He's actually making more lings behind this.
Yeah, he wants to break this, but I don't know if this is breakable.
It seems like there's a lot of Zealots. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, if one gets surrounded like that, okay, now they're a little bit better lined up. That's a pretty good line of Zealots too. But there's no cannon yet, and their speed's gonna finish. This is actually gonna be very dangerous for DeWalt here.
Oh, but the line, only one gets through at a time.
Oh, is it that good of a wall? Oh wow, but no, they surround the cannon though. I think DeWalt's gonna die, unless maybe another Zealot can pop out. I guess with one at a time, but it looks really bad for him.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's gotta be. There's no way, but
just when you say DeWalt probably wasn't expecting Naugrim to do anything cheesy or all in, Naugrim feels comfortable popping at least a group or two of links and going for it.
Yep. Just as I said it.
He's like, what? Arc-Neon? Arc-Neon's trying to say I can't cheese? I'll show this guy.
Yep.
Well, that was a quick one.
Naugrim disagreed.
And some people in the chat are saying if there's any way to bring Arc-Neon up or kind of even things out, that Arc-Neon's a bit quiet in the mix relative to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to up your volume, Arc-Neon, but maybe you can up it from your side.
Let's see.
I think you do it in the voice settings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so microphone settings. The level is 100. So should I put the booster on?
Yeah, I'd say go for it.
Is it better now?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, that was a noticeable difference.
Okay. It's just when I'm streaming, it sounds too loud if I put this on. But
oh yeah, this is way better for us.
All right.
So that was a quick one. Let's go to the next one right away, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
So Naugrim takes a nice advantage. He's got a little bit of momentum on his side.
Yeah, so it's a 2-0 for Naugrim right now, right?
Yeah.
What did we pick for a map? We picked Avant-Garde 2.0, picked by DeWalt. Loser picks or alternate picks?
This is DeWalt's pick.
Okay, so, but is it alternating pick or loser picks?
It's loser picks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So DeWalt has picked this map, which is also a map I definitely don't know.
Yeah, it's an old map also.
Yeah, this
was really played also back in the days, but I don't really remember it that well, but I remember playing it a lot.
Yeah, it's quite cool because you have those the free expansion in your base or on your
yeah, you had one ramp, but it's quite a far away from your expansion still.
Yeah, so at least on the upper
3 different locations.
Yeah. So
versus air.
The bottom positions are really good, but the top positions are a bit harder to defend. So it's all about where you start on this map. So you guys ready?
Yep,
I'm ready. We are.
Let's do it.
All right, so in game 2, in the bottom left-hand corner here, as our orange bros us down a game, we have Walt.
and on the right side of the map, the purple Zerg from Sweden, guy with the 2-0 lead, it's Naugrim.
All right, let's see what Naugrim can get done. Can he take this game here and lead, or is this going to even out and look like it's going to head to a longer series? I am genuinely curious to see what the players bring to the table here. Obviously, DeWalt last game, Naugrim did a pretty nice job hiding Lings. He showed 8, but then he kept a few more back. Of course, he did the fast speed that Archeon and just surprised DeWalt with more Lings than he was expecting. And DeWalt wasn't willing to build that second cannon to play it like super safely.
Yeah, or actually his first cannon was a little bit late.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. So this map actually has only 8 mineral patches in the main base. So it's like a old lost temple.
Mm-hmm. So a little bit weaker for one base play then.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit, my phone, sorry guys. My apologies for that.
No problem.
All right, so we have another overpull here from Naugrim, and we have a gate in base here for DeWalt, unless there's like a backdoor natural. But no, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, I don't know. What is he doing? This looks already really scary for DeWalt.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got one gate, but he hasn't taken his gas yet.
Yeah,
and he doesn't have a second gate.
And he cannot block this anymore, and there's a big ramp. So
yeah. What? What is this?
Looks really worrying.
Does he just not know the map, or? But he picked this map. I'm so confused. All right, we're just gonna see what happens. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. We have to watch and see.
All right, we got DeWalt's probe here doing a little bit of harass, but you know, there's gonna be Lings on the way. It's not gonna do anything. Actually, he's making mostly drones. Only a pair of Lings so far.
Yeah, usually you want to go overpool, then 2 Lings, 2 drones, and 10 more Lings. That way you can get the good enough economy versus any Protoss build.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I guess it would make more sense if there was like a pylon and a gateway sort of near this ramp.
Yeah,
but
that would definitely make more sense.
But where it is right now, yeah, this is very odd. I guess he's going to expand. It's like in-base gate expand. I don't know how you handle mass speedlings if that happens.
I don't know either. I guess you pull a lot of ropes or something.
I guess you hope you can block the ramp with just a cannon, but that seems like a ramp that you're going to need 2 minimum, but probably 3 zealots to block. Just looking at it, it's very big.
Yeah, it's probably 2 zealots and 1 probe in the middle pack.
Yeah, that might do it. All right, so the gas is up for Naugrim, and we'll see if he does the same thing you talked about last time, where he just grabs a quick 100 gas, grabs link speed, and then transitions off of that.
Okay, there's a fast third hatchery this time. So
yeah, much quicker.
Yeah.
All right, so he does have the ramp blocked. You do need at least 3 zealots to block this ramp. He's going to grab a Nexus, and then I guess he's going to make a forge and try to cannon the ramp. However, if you notice the positioning of this third, it reminds me of that, what was it, Roadrunner ladder map, where like lurkers or Hydra can probably pressure the third from the low ground. So any cannons invested in the ramp will not actually end up defending your natural base later on.
Yeah, for sure.
So if he has to make like 2 or 3 cannons against Lings and then transitions to Hydra, that's a lot of wasted cannons for DeWalt.
It sure is. So he went for speed and stopped the gas mining. So,
He's holding minerals, though, is Naugrim. Oh, he's waiting on an overlord somewhere. A little bit of a supply block here. Oh, pretty bad supply block, actually, for Naugrim, it seems like.
Yeah, that's a really long time to be side blocked.
I can't imagine that was intentional. I don't know what he's focusing on, but it seems like a bit of a mistake. And now let's see what he does here. Does he spam more Lings? Oh, wow. Naugrim's going for Lings again. Seems like Naugrim came to play short games today. He's got somewhere to be. Hot date.
I don't think this is going to work at all this time. I think Naugrim is just dead.
Okay, you think he's just gonna run into the Zealots on the ramp and peter out?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. You cannot make this much Lings and then transition into drones anymore versus two base products.
And we're gonna get a second cannon and a shield battery here. So DeWalt is not fucking around with this. Now there's gonna be a lot of Lings.
Yeah, but there's no way. There's just no way. He's not gonna get up that ramp ever.
Yeah, four slots up the ramp. Second cannon looks
There
like
is a
it will
drone pool.
finish.
There is a drone
Well,
pool.
that might be one way to get up a ramp. This is going to be Hyper Mega All In. Obviously, if you guys have not watched this before, what he's going to do is he's going to take these drones. He's got vision of the minerals. He's going to click the minerals. He's going to use the drones to shove the Zealots out of the way, letting the Lings get up and surround the Zealots and or onto the cannons. So it's a little bit luck dependent, but let's see how the execution is here from Naugrim.
Okay, he sees the drones. He pulls all the probes there.
All right, he's ready. Just going to clutter everything up. It's going to be a huge fight at the ramp. The drones are there, glitching the Zealots. And the Lings are getting a little surface area, but it's going pretty well. And the use of the battery is making these Zealots very strong. A cute choice, and I really like it that he's going to get this battery here. And the ramp's still holding. All of the Zealots are actually still alive. They mostly haven't been able to fight because they've been so badly glitched out. But all the drones are gone, which means no reinforcements. And held.
Yeah, nice try, but doesn't work. GG.
The idea was cute, but DeWalt was rather well prepared for that, anticipated much better this game, and took no prisoners.
Yeah, and the second probe got in a little bit later, so he saw that there's no drones in the natural, and he saw all the Lings coming, so he made the second cannon and the battery.
So that was an interesting game. Let's see here. Waiting for the...
That battery was pretty nice. I saw him use that several times, and his Zealots just never died because of that.
Yep, that's really good.
All right. Here comes the replays.
I'm just curious to see what our next map will be. So far have been two maps that I don't know at all.
Yeah, it's probably all maps. All maps people don't know when you let AgGe pick the maps.
AgGe likes his unorthodox maps, huh?
Yeah, he sure does.
That's because I only play unorthodox.
Is iRk a Russian clan? From what I thought I saw the name, it looked like it might have been Russian or Eastern European or something.
Swedish.
Swedish, okay. Okay.
All right.
Svenska pojkarna.
We're gonna pick. Speaking of, wait, no, this is a different map.
Yep, it's not Roadkill.
Roadkill, and Roadrunner. Okay, I remember Roadrunner. Never mind. This is like Destination with like the double bridges.
This is quite an ugly map, don't you think?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what this guy was doing when he made the middle part here of this map, but I bet it was high or something. And all these horseshoe kind of third expansions.
Yeah, the double bridges. Oh
wow. Okay, yeah. This third base, oh my god.
Yeah, it's
looks
so
like
stupid.
A brainstem.
So
looks
stupid.
Like a brain. Like if you look at the top base, the top third base, like if you picture it, it looks like a brain. There's like a little stem, and then
yeah, it does. Actually,
it's a brain map, Brainzerg map.
All right, let's not wait. Let's do this.
All right, let's go. So Roadrunner.
And so spawning on the left side over here at 8 o'clock, after failing his Ling all in and allowing DeWalt to square the match, we have iRk's Naugrim.
And on the right side of the map, as the green battery using Brodos, it is DeWalt.
Well, he used the battery to batter Naugrim into submission in that game. The question is, will we see a standard game out of Naugrim so far? The first 2 games have been attack of the Zerglings. Does Naugrim want to play macro? Or was he just, I could see maybe the first game he tried something cute, and then the second game, maybe he went for it again, just thinking, well, he's not going to expect me to all-in twice. So if I all-in twice, maybe it'll surprise him. So who knows?
Yeah, actually, that might be it. Mind games are strong.
So Pylon's going to go down. And of course, this is a newer map. This was used, I think like 2010, 2011, 2012, somewhere in that range, towards the end of Professional Brood War. So it's going to have some pretty logical walls, unlike the last map that was basically not really wallable.
Yeah, actually, I've never seen this map before. I didn't play StarCraft back then, so
okay.
This is my first time here.
All right. Yeah, it's got kind of Destination S double bridges. And then, but unlike Destination, you can actually go out around the third through the horseshoe loop thingy-majigger.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Guy McGovern. So what we got? Overpool and basic FFE.
Yeah, first deviation. First time we've seen DeWalt not go for gate expand. Just going to drop that Forge.
Yep.
And Naugrim just sticking with Overpool. Clearly an opening that he likes and is comfortable with.
Yeah, Overpool is I guess the safest play from in CVP overall.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It basically shuts down most gate expand stuff if you're smart about it.
Yeah, and it's really good versus, well, almost anything, as long as you know how many links to do and how many drones to do at what point.
Yeah, I mean, as long as a player doesn't just like get away with like 0 cannons or something obnoxious, you're in a pretty good spot if you don't overling or whatnot.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, he's almost got the drone. Oh, that's so close. It's one hit.
Can he ninja it? It's rigged another hit. I don't think he can quite get it. No, he's got to pull away. So close. So close.
Really, really close. It was like 3 HP.
That's so annoying as a Zerg player too. It really does throw everything off. You're just like, what? Oh.
Yeah, suddenly you have like 3 drones all around the map.
Oh, is DeWalt gonna lose his probe? Okay, no, he does micro probe, but he comes kind of close to losing it.
Yep.
Gateway for DeWalt. He's got his cannon up. Nexus on the way. Very standard looking game so far. Naugrim with that fast second gas as you've talked about.
He actually went Forge Cannon into Nexus instead of Nexus into Cannon, which is kind of surprising because usually versus when player who makes Overpool, which Naugrim has done in 2 games in a row already, you want to go 13 Nexus, 13 or even 14 Photon Cannon if it's cross maps.
Okay.
But
DeWalt so just playing kind of extra safe.
Yeah, this is really safe now from DeWalt.
And we see the third base for Naugrim taking at a distant third. So it could be that Naugrim is looking for a macro game. But of course, we've also seen players just grab a base like this that's closer and use it for some sort of all-in type play.
Yeah, for sure. But,
I would say it's unlikely to be 6-hatch aggression. That would be less typical to take a far base, a little harder to defend and get everything up. You have to spend more on sunkens and stuff like that, which you usually don't want to do if you're going to play aggressive with 5 or 6-hatch.
Yeah, true. You can do it, but it's a little bit situational. Like you have to see something with something that you can actually do some aggression.
That makes sense, yeah. All right, so we got first select on the way for DeWalt. Probes are blocking, so again, he's definitely taking Naugrim seriously here. And Naugrim did go lair first this time. So he'll have a pretty crisp lair. He should be able to have that Spire out in time to stop any Corsairs. Of course, it's not going to be Corsairs. It's going to be a Zealot build here from DeWalt.
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. He went for Citadel first and now
he doesn't put on a Stargate. Okay, yeah, so it's a late Stargate.
I'm actually not sure why, but I'm sure he has some idea. Maybe it's some really fast DT with 1 Corsair killing 1 Overlord in 1 base. So
yeah, that would make sense. Because he's not getting +1, and he's not producing Zealots in his gateway, so it doesn't look like it's going to be a +1 speed lot rush, and there you go, Archives.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be 2 DTs, and he's going to sneak 1 into kind of a fourth base, so in the main base of like 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try to get the one into Jerk main base.
Okay. So you think you might come with 2 DTs and try to get one of them by and just have one of them go into the main of the closer base to him?
Yeah, I would suspect that. Yeah.
All right.
I've seen many pro gamers do it, so I think this is the strategy.
Spire about to finish up here for Naugrim, and we have the fourth hatch, sorry, going down. Almost done, actually.
Yep, and 5th hatchery starting now on the 12 o'clock.
And indeed, we see a DT in that first gateway.
Yep, and Naugrim starting +1 carapace for air away.
Wow, and also notice 3 cannons from DGaF. He's not been able to scout. He's definitely been scared into playing very safe.
Yeah, he's really in the dark all game.
Oh no, DGaF! Oh, he loses Corsair.
Yep, rip Corsair.
Very sloppy.
And first DT is out, and second is coming. So this is the strat.
And of course, he doesn't want to alert Zerg to this presence, and he wants it to be fast. So he has not killed any of the Lings at the front. I don't believe he just ran straight across the map with it. There's no overlord there. Holy shit! Whoa, that's a huge oversight by Naugrim. Wow. Wow, Naugrim, what?
There's no overlord in the third either.
What is Naugrim doing? Well, the DT has attacked the Ling though, so we'll see how quickly he notices it. The DT is going to distract the Lings. Drone's not okay. He's definitely aware of it, but he's got no overlord there.
4 kills.
Yeah, already quite a few kills. He's desperately running his overlords back. He's just going to run his drones to the natural, but still 4 drones. That's a pretty decent start.
This is so horrible.
We'll he's not going to get the Spire.
He's not going to get the second
upgrade. Oh, the overlord's going to pop though. Okay, so he won't get the Spire at least. And he's just going to hide that, park that guy. Now, the one saving grace for DeWalt, or for Naugrim rather, is that DeWalt did build those 3 cannons, so that has slowed DeWalt down a little bit. But his DT's going to come back and get another 2 kills, it looks like. A Ling and a drone, maybe?
Yeah, Ling and a drone.
So 5 drone kills, not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all.
And some Scourge coming in now. Going to see no Corsairs making, although DeWalt does start a Corsair once those Scourge arrive. And of course his Storm, actually I hope his Storm is going to start soon, or is already done. But nothing being researched at the moment in the archives. Speed is on the way for Zealots.
I think DeWalt is pretty lost in this game, it looks like. I think
lost in the sense that his position is really bad, lost and he doesn't know what Naugrim's going to do, or just lost and he's like not playing well.
I think he was trying to do something that like what he wanted to do, but it didn't go quite his way. He lost the first Corsair and his probe didn't get the full scout on. He was kind of in the dark for so long that his whole strategy after looks a little skeptic, because he made 3 blind cannons, and he started his +1, cancelled his +1 for air, and now he's making late gateways. Second DT died because there's no Corsairs, and it's kind of like trying new strategy that doesn't work.
And he has obviously made Archons here, so he's anticipating Lings and Muta, and honestly it does look like that's what Naugrim is making. But Naugrim has a lot of Sunkens here, so I think he'll be able to hold this off pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I think he actually wanted just to go for bust, but like you can bust with Archon Gel, but of course if you make Templars and Storm, then you cannot bust. But there's way too many Sunkens for that. Way too many.
Yeah, solid 4 Sunkens, pretty good SimCity.
So now it's gonna be range.
He's going into Dragoons though, so he definitely does want to bust. Probably going to show up at the front and try to take down the wall, and then maybe bust from there.
Yeah, I think he feels that he's so far behind at this point because nothing worked and his gateways were so late. I think busting is the best option here.
Oh, can he get the Hydra Den before Lurker is finished, though? That would be a nice save, because there's certainly not an Obs here right now. And there won't be. So, for quite a while, Robo's only half done.
Oh,
but it looks like he's going to stop Lurker upgrade.
There's Mutas coming to Protoss base right now. There's one cannon.
Oh, they're not being microed though. DGaF getting some free hits. DGaF has not made Corsairs though, so Muta Harask is going to go crazy. He does stop the Lurker upgrade though. And Muta coming in from behind here. Mutas can actually tank and kill a surprising number of Dragoons though, so if those Archons are killed off, Muta Ling will easily hold off the rest of the army.
Yeah, Muta Ling is okay, but versus Archons, Lings are not, of course, that good.
No, yeah, the Archons have to be out for sure. But he's going to chase these Dragoons back of DGaF, so he's making it impossible for DGaF to reinforce this.
Yeah, and he lost the Archons too.
Oh, what? How did he do that? Did he just run in? Oh, he tried.
Yeah.
He ran in with him. But that doesn't even make sense. Did
he
actually...
This is just over.
Yeah, I don't know. It just looks like a bad game from DGaF. Like the Archons must have like not been on hold. Like why would he send in the Archons separate? He didn't lose any goons or zealots. Like it's like he just ran in the Archons to try to do something and couldn't do anything.
Yeah, this game is what a brain fart looks like.
yeah, I guess that is how I feel about it. It's good to hear you say that. But...
yeah. There was this too many little mistakes in the early game, and
obviously Muta ravaging the base now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be over very, very soon. And the amount of these Sunkens, oh my god.
Yeah, Naugrim's just playing Sunken D. He knows his position's really strong. Like, well, as long as I don't die to this army, we're all good.
Yeah.
Just killing everything back at home for DeWalt.
Yeah. The main base is gone for Protoss.
All the Dragoons are dead. Mutas will clean up back at home, and we should see GG here from DeWalt.
Yeah, for sure. That's it.
Well, wow. DeWalt looking very off so far.
Yeah, in the last game he reacted really well, and of course in the first game he was a little, I don't know, maybe a little bit unlucky or something, because his cannon was so little off. If it was like 30 or maybe even 15 seconds earlier, then he would survive in the first game also. So
yeah,
I don't know, this last game he was kind of off, but that happens, especially when you're playing maps that you are not used to.
Yeah, that can definitely change things.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So it's 3-1 to Naugrim now.
Yeah, 3-1.
2-1. 2-1, right?
3-1, because he started with the 1-0 lead.
Oh, there's some. This is a carryover bracket? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. You guys need a break, or we should keep going?
I think we can keep going. I'm ready.
Well, can you just wait 10 seconds? I'm gonna grab a beer.
Yes, sir.
All right, baby.
The vintage Arcneon at his finest.
Yeah.
Brood War and Brews.
So I can put up the bracket. You can see the bracket on my stream. So yeah, Naugrim beat Marvin in the winner bracket final, which gave him the 1-0 lead in the grand final.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that last game. That was really just not DeWalt-esque. I mean, honestly, that looked like the way a lot of games between someone who's 400 or 500 MMR difference would play out. And of course, we know DeWalt is one of the strongest Protosses in the foreign scene in general. So I was a little bit surprised to see that game.
Yeah, I think he's not familiar with the maps, and I think that's why we see
quite possible.
Some kind of shaky strats from him. He doesn't really know how to execute the maps. So let's see. The next map is going to be, I think it's yeah, it's this one. This is gonna be crazy. All right, so join in.
All right, so DeWalt picks the map again.
I think even in the last game, versus a lesser player than Naugrim, it would work to go all in there. But I think Naugrim's reaction was really good, and he just forced a ton of Slunkens because he realized that it's 2 base Protoss all in that's coming.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so
and then
this...
the Muta were a nice choice, able to counter with those and shut down everything DeWalt has as far as economy. What map is this, though?
Central Plains.
Oh, you mean Protoss Plains?
Yeah, or not. You have 2 entrances to your main.
Oh, this is that map.
Yeah.
Literally the map known as Protoss Plains for its nickname. Protoss had very good success on this map, so no surprises, I guess, to see that DeWalt has picked it.
All right, so let's see how they execute this map. It's I think it's crazy. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So how do you play PvC here? There's 2 ways to come to your main. You cannot expand as a Protoss.
There's 2 entrances to the main?
Yeah, so you cannot expand as a Protoss, or can you? No.
Oh, you have to kill the eggs? Yeah, it looks like you have to kill the eggs to come in the back way.
Or there's eggs?
Yeah, there's eggs blocking these ramps that you have to kill off, so it takes a long time.
Ah, okay.
It's like I said, this map literally had the nickname Protoss Plains in the Kespa era because like Protoss was doing so well on it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, this changes. I thought there's like 2 clean entrances.
that would be horrible. Oh my god. That would be like Transistor but worse.
Yeah, for sure. So, is there 10 minerals in the main base? Yep.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes a big difference as a Protoss for sure. It, as a Longinus player, it's a really nice map for PvC also, because you can stay on 2 base like super long.
And don't dry up as fast, and your eco's just kicking in good.
Yeah, like it's so good for so long, even before you take a 3rd base. Like you can successfully do 12 gateways out of 2 base. Like it's insane.
Now in base gate for DeWalt here, but of course he has that backdoor expansion he can take if he doesn't want to expand directly to his natural.
Yep. Yeah. So this works kind of like something like Dahlia of jungle, for example. So you have a back expansion, except that's also with gas, but it only has 2,000 gas, and the mineral patches are 1,000 apparently.
I think DeWalt doesn't know the map because he's like trying to get up these eggs.
So it looks like
either that or he thinks he can like glitch a probe, but I don't know. That was kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Well, this is the first time I see this map either, so...
Okay, he sees the Overlord. He now knows where Naugrim is, and Naugrim is adjusting the path of his Overlord, having seen the probe pathing here from DeWalt.
Yep, probe is trying to get up the eggs again.
And indeed, it looks like a 1 gate expand with a backdoor expansion because DeWalt has started a probe mining back there, so I think it's intending to put it back there.
Yeah, sure.
Or is like that? No, that is the backdoor. Yeah. And he's going to bring the Zealot back here and try to get rid of the drone, although a Zealot will never kill a drone.
No, it shouldn't.
And unsurprisingly here, Naugrim has gone for overpull yet again. Or actually, is this overpull? No, it's different.
No, it's different. It's actually, yeah. I think it was 12 huts, 12 pool, or 12 huts, 11 pool.
Okay, yeah. And now we have the 3rd hatch here from Naugrim, and then into gas. So not the super fast gas of Naugrim.
Yep. So mixing it up a little bit.
And DeWalt, of course, with his expansion up now, is going to tech reasonably quickly here, going straight into gas off just that first Zealot.
Yeah, I wonder what's the best strategy here as a Protoss. I guess you want to kind of make the first Corsair and get quickly into the 3rd base. Like after you fly over the base, you can just get in with the glitching probe, right?
Yeah, that would certainly be one thing you could do.
Yeah, and then Jer cannot attack it before he has either mutas or maybe lurkers to get through the eggs.
Yeah, it'd take Lings a long time to cut through those eggs, and it would be pretty easy for Protoss to just put up a cannon if they were really worried about something.
Yeah. So I wonder if we're gonna see that. But there's a core and a porch coming up.
Naugrim morphing the lair at the natural here because DeWalt's probe is in the main.
Yep, trying to hide it as much as possible.
And Stargate first for DeWalt here. Forge in main. And I'm curious to see if DeWalt, with this large 10 Mineral Patch base, will play something aggressive off 2 bases, or given that it also has an easily accessible third, will he just play for 3 bases and look for a kind of macro broad scale PvP or PvZ? Oh, loses the probe. Well, and we've still seen a few sloppy moments there. He kind of just lost the probe to an obvious group of Lings, and then his Zealot, he sent one Zealot out to harass, and he never really tucked it in behind the minerals. He just kind of got surrounded and died. I don't think he killed any Lings from Naugrim.
Hmm. Did he see the lair with the probe?
No, he never went to the natural.
Okay, okay.
I don't think he can see it from near the top of the ramp where he was. He's going to put a cannon at the top of his ramp. No surprises there. And that first Corsair on the way now should be able to get at least one Overlord kill with that.
So he's getting +1 air and +1 weapons, so it's gonna be pressure build.
Yeah.
And Naugrim is starting to gild the eggs.
Oh, is he? Yeah, okay. He does want to spill in back there, potentially. And that will be something that DeWalt might eventually want to worry about, because if that back door is open, that gets pretty annoying if Zerg just starts being able to flood units in there. But he's going to see it with his Corsair, and definitely hear it. And we'll see how he responds to this.
They go down surprisingly fast, the Lings.
Yeah, I was actually surprised to see how quickly their health has already gotten low. Just all those little 1 damage DPS guys just rolling away.
Wow.
And we got a few Hydra popping out here. Naugrim. So a lurker build? No? He's just got a Spire or 3-hatch Hydra? What?
No, he's not. No, he's not gonna
4-hatch?
do that.
4-hatch, never mind. Alright, so DeWalt is enough worried about this that he's gonna send his Zealots down. They might be getting close. No, he's not done. He's not anywhere near +1 weapons. He literally sent the Zealots down just to buy time to make sure this cannon could get up and prevent the Lings from killing off those eggs.
Yeah.
But with the Hydra out now, he could still potentially take down the cannons. Although I guess you can't hold position the Hydra, so probably not, because they won't attack the eggs if you hold position them.
Yeah.
5th hatchery now going up in the main, as well as an Evo chamber here for Naugrim, and Hydra speed about to kick in.
Kind of interesting build from Naugrim.
Yeah, I don't even know exactly where he's going with this. I guess it's going to be some sort of pressure build. I mean, we're seeing, Overlord speed being researched. Obviously, we got 5 hatches. Presumably, we have range, or we're about to start it. If he doesn't have range, he's forgetting it for quite some time.
I think what's happened, I think he wanted to pressure with the Lings and Hydras into the Protoss third.
Yeah,
But the Zealots were able to buy enough time for the cannon, so he cannot do it. So now he went for the 5th hatchery as normal build.
Yeah, and of course, adding that second cannon at the top of the ramp here. And there have been a decent number of fighters left at home, so these Corsair won't be able to do anything. Oh, Scourge! Okay, loses 1.
Yep.
And a half.
1.5.
Which is obviously not ideal. Those Corsairs,
a lot of gateways.
5 or 6. A lot of what?
A lot of gateways.
Yep. So heavy pressure build here for the moment. Well, not heavy pressure, but going up to 6 gateways. And we got Storm coming here. Obviously, leg speed is done, but having seen that there's already a bunch of Hydra out, he knows there's no Zealot timing against this 4 hatchery style play. And a 6 hatch now coming up, as well as the +1 missile here. So basically, Naugrim getting into normal 6 hatch pressure. And he has taken that back 3rd gas, so I think we're going to see Lurker out of him most likely. Although with his amount of money he has, maybe Muta. Yeah, it is Muta. Never mind.
Oh, he went Muta? Holy shit.
Yeah. I was starting to look at his... I was like, he's got a 3rd gas. And then I was like, probably Lurker, right? And then I saw how, his minerals were that classic kind of over 700 and his gas was over 700. I was like, wait, is he going to go Muta? So he is going to go for Muta. Did he get any armor? I don't think so. No air carapace.
No, not for Zerg. And DeWalt actually has +1 for air,
Yeah.
but he only has 3 Corsairs and 1 in making.
Well, as long as he doesn't lose them foolishly, he should be fine from taking any significant damage, but it certainly would make it possible for his Templar to get sniped. Now, DeWalt moving out here with those Zealots, or at least making sure Zerg's not out there.
Oh, these Corsairs are really far.
Yeah. Okay, well, he turns around.
I think he could have actually killed all these Corsairs with 10 meters before they get back home.
Yeah, just come around from the other angle and just, yeah, get on top of him.
He's getting the Templar, but there's only 1, so it's not that big loss for DeWalt.
No, but it's a nice snipe. It means this pressure shouldn't really do anything. It'll probably be enough to beat these Lings and Hydras, but with the Muta coming back here, that should pretty easily hold this off. And the Corsairs just can't stay and fight with 3 of them. Maybe you can target fire the hatch, though. How much health on these Zealots? It'll be dicey. I think you'll be able to save it, but Mutas don't kill Zealots super fast.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, there's more Zealots. Alright, that should be enough.
It's close.
I think? No, no, it's not enough. I'm saying no.
Drill it! Drill it!
Yeah, he should. Oh my god, this is gonna be so close. He gets it, does he? No! 19!
19!
2 Zealot hits away. Oh my god, that was close. Oh my god, that was close. Alright,
Okay,
well,
yeah.
as it turns out, though, that means that DeWalt just suicided over 25 supply to not get a hatch.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good for Naugrim.
That's like super good. Like, look at the Psy.
Yeah.
Naugrim is
Yeah.
up 114 into 84 of
Yep.
DeWalt. So.
I mean, you know, and now it's one of these points like Naugrim can make like 3 rounds of drones and then just have a stupid economy. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's just like, well, you suicide all your units, I'll make some drones.
Yeah, like I said before the game started, never bet against Naugrim. It's just so solid.
Clearly that's what it's looking like right now. DeWalt is going to have a hell of a road ahead of him. He's going to need this shuttle to do some magic if he wants any chance. But there's already Hydra in position to defend this, and Overlord even giving spotting before the shuttle runs in.
I'm a little surprised that he didn't morph the hatchery in the lair after he only had 19 FP.
Well, those were some pretty great storms. Naugrim made no effort to run the drones, and even got a few Hydra with the storm.
Yeah,
so that's something. I mean, at this point, DeWalt needs every little thing he can get. And Naugrim researching the drop upgrade along with lurkers. So Naugrim with his now, 7 hatchers, going up to 8 hatches, feeling comfortable to put on some pretty serious aggression. And let's face it, I mean, that's just a wonderful position to play. DeWalt doesn't even have a 3rd. Naugrim has 8 hatch. Like, 8 hatch lair fights pretty well against 3-base Protoss. Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Okay, some Scourge there to save the Muta. So the Muta just barely make it out alive. The Corsairs count now up to 8. We're about to dive on them. Uh-oh. Ah!
Okay,
These
that's...
little skirmishes. DeWalt, for some reason, doesn't have his Corsairs stacked. Maybe this map isn't good for stacking. There's mineral lines you can use for stacking. Either way, it doesn't have them stacked.
He does have a stacking probe in his main base, but...
Does he? Where is it at?
Behind his minerals.
Oh, I see how he's trapped it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, I see it. Oh, the Muta are about to fly right into the Corsairs. Oh no. Okay, the Muta are gonna die.
Drop in 9.
Yeah, they died because he's dropping the 3rd base, you're right. Is it enough, though? Can DeWalt scramble back and save this? Now the eggs are actually going to be a problem for him. But he's got some army coming in from the other side, which he has cleared out a path for. And yeah, it looks like he's going to hold this drop off. So that doesn't go so well for Naugrim, because in the middle of that drop, he moved his Muta, and they just walked right into the Corsairs.
Yeah, he lost really much there.
And he gave up a lot of Hydra just to kill a few cannons.
Yeah. And now the Psy limit is actually even, and DeWalt gets his 4th base, so I think DeWalt is back in the game.
Oh shoot, that's a 4th base. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. No wonder Protoss likes this map. Alright. Now I see why. That didn't even dawn on me that was like a 4th. I just figured it was a 3rd. Okay, 4 base Protoss, yeah. DeWalt's probably not feeling too terrible.
Yeah, looks okay for him.
Might, make a game. I mean, Naugrim looks good on bases too. He does have 5. One of them still needs to be droned up. If we're looking at the drone saturation, though, it's pretty good at all of his bases. I mean, you know, Naugrim is in a strong spot. Naugrim is going to go in here and try to bust. He can't be thinking this. There's Templar.
No. You cannot bust this.
I don't know. I feel like Naugrim could waste a lot of units here. This is kind of how you throw away a game where you're in an okay spot.
Yeah, for sure. This is how you
throw. I think he has enough to just charge in here, but he definitely doesn't.
No.
Another storm goes down, just throwing Hydra at DGaF for only a few Dragoons. Only 2 Dragoons have died so far, and like 3 control groups of Naugrim's army have fallen.
Yep.
But he does get the Templar snipes all at the end. DGaF a little sloppy, unable to save those Templar, but I still don't think it was worth what he suicided.
No, definitely not. He does have a really good pump going on, and he's transferring into Hive Tech, so he's gonna get the Cracklings started right now.
Yes, Cracklings are so strong. Oh my gosh. Carapace and attack on the way. Hydras are already at 2-1, so we got 2 Carapace getting pretty close. What is DGaF sitting at? 2-0, so upgrades are looking pretty nice for Naugrim.
Yeah, and there's no second force for DGaF at all, so Cracklings with upgrades are going to demolish.
Yeah, that part's going to be a concern if DGaF can't start to move to Hive Comp. Now, every base has a gas, so he does on 4 gas, and he definitely can start to make a Hive Comp, but it's a question of will he start to.
Okay, so he's starting the second forge right now.
Okay.
That's a pretty late second forge.
Yeah, definitely. 15 minutes, only still upgrading out of 1 forge, so yeah, he's going to have to deal with some really powerful Cracklings with those attack upgrades. You know, when those Cracklings start having like more attack than you have armor, just the DPS output on them is insane. You know, every upgrade's like a 20% increase in damage, and we already know how fast Cracklings attack.
Yeah, it's like Protoss army, it just disappears.
Yeah, it really does. Like you'll see like 12 Cracklings just like win a fight against 8 Zealots, and you're like, what? And then you look at the upgrades and you're like, oh, Protoss is down 2 armor, no wonder.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
But right now it's Hydra Lurk for Naugrim. He's finally added in some of those lurkers to spend that massive gas bank of his. It was up to almost, what, 1.2k gas or so? But now the Cracklings are coming into play, and there's a Defiler Mound, Consume on the way. And this is sort of the tough part of the game here for DGaF if he can't get a few more bases fortified up. Now, if he can comfortably get, 5-6 bases, starts getting fortified with Reavers, then it's maybe not so hard. But this section of the game, very difficult for Protoss.
Yeah, he needs to find damage. He needs to kill the Zerg army a couple times to even have a shot.
But Naugrim is set up here for a crazy flank too. That's a lot of Hydra Lurk coming in from the other side, and it's a big Lurker-Ling wall here that DGaF is trying to take into. But remember, Defilers are on the way, and this is a very goon-based army here.
Oh, and he's gonna get flanked.
Yeah, like or a plague, or even a swarm and a flank, because like this is a massive flank, or maybe it's a counter. Let's see. How does he want to play this army? I mean, like I said, this big flanking army out on the map here.
Okay,
and Ling's surrounding some Templars, trying to retreat. Picks those off, gets 2 of them.
Oh, what a nice storm.
Yeah, that was a very nice storm, but the Templar is going to die for it. And the 5th base for DGaF is going to fall. I don't think he's going to be able to save that.
Yeah.
And of course, his attack has been repelled, so that's not so great. And Naugrim expanding to his 6th base.
If DGaF goes to 6 o'clock right now, he might actually get it.
Yeah, it's pretty undefended. Actually, all of these bases are very undefended. DGaF has the potential to take out several bases here. While Naugrim was kind of caught sleeping.
There's no Nidus, so the units are coming from one side only.
Oh man, this game is going to get flipped on its head. Naugrim is loading up for a huge drop. So basically, Naugrim is going to sack a few bases and just go for a drop.
Exactly.
But he's going to sack 2, arguably 3 bases.
I don't like this decision at all by Naugrim. I think he definitely should have saved the bases.
Given how much access he's giving DGaF, because DGaF can trickle into like 3 bases here.
And they're
setting up for lurker drops up on top at 12 o'clock.
There's a lot of Corsairs patrolling also.
Oh god, if the drop gets intercepted and he gives up those bases, oh my god. It looks like the drop is going to get inside. It's going to be devilishly close, though. The Corsairs at the Overlords now. Many of them evaporate. No, it looks like most of the drop is getting down, but not all of it. And the Corsairs are going to take out several of those Overlords, but the drop is down in the main. But is enough of it down in the main that Defiler does get out?
No, that's not enough. That's not enough at all. He can kill like a couple gateways, but that's about it.
And of course, DGaF is going to move down here and kill another base. So Naugrim suddenly, you can just see the supply dropping. Storms are cleaning up for DGaF. And Naugrim was looking great, but now, well, he's not.
Yeah, that's a couple bad decisions by Naugrim, man. Suddenly the game changed totally in favor of DeWalt.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, he got caught out, but yeah, just DeWalt was too ready for that, and it just took too long. And I mean, now Naugrim's lost all of his mining. He's mining one base.
Yeah. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything he can do, really.
No. Man, that game turned fast. Shoot. All he had to do was be in position with a couple lurkers, and then he's still in a really strong spot. Naugrim in his head's probably like, shit, shit, I messed this up.
He already had so many bases, I think all he needed to do is defend, and he's just going to win with hype tech. And much superior upgrades also.
Yep. I don't know what this tiny army from DeWalt is doing, but I guess the economy for Naugrim is small enough that tiny armies will start to get effective. Although probably not pure zealot. Oh, he's trying to do a pure zealot attack over to this hatchery because it's low on health, and he might get it. You better drill that, Naugrim. You better drill. Oh, and then a little hesitation. Hesitation might allow him to save the base, but he just clicked 3 zealots on it. Crackling's coming fast, but the hatchery will fall. And so one base mining confirmed here for Naugrim.
Well, he still has about 20 drones mining, so it's not over till it's over.
This is true. This is true, especially when you have hive tech. You know, if you had layer tech, I'd say, okay, like, what are you gonna do? But like, you know, you got hive tech. Hive tech can sort of make things happen.
That is true.
And I think we'll just see DeWalt kind of mass up a decent army here and then move out with a pretty large army rather than these. Oh, and DeWalt has an Arbiter showing up to the party.
Oh, where did that come from?
But the mining for Naugrim is now literally seconds away from being 0. I guess he's transferring a few drones here, but until that hatchery finishes, he's going to be only distance mining as his exclusive source of income.
Yeah, this is looking pretty grim for Naugrim now. It's kind of a shame because he was in such a good position already.
Yep.
But that's how Brood War is. Couple bad decisions and
yeah, it's amazing how quickly. Just a few mistakes. If they're like the right mistakes, if they're truly blunders, you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah, the tides have turned.
So yeah, I mean, Naugrim just barely has any units. You know, I think we'll see him GG here fairly soon. Maybe DeWalt will need to get an army together for one big attack, but there's no real options left for Naugrim at this point. And DeWalt's going to extend this series onto a 5th game, 6th game? 3-1, 3-2, it'll be a 6th game.
Yeah. Naugrim is desperately trying to get some defense up in the right side of the map, but it's way too little, way too late.
But now we have this maxed army here from DeWalt, or near maxed army, quite a decent hive composition, plenty of Archons in there to deal with Ling spam, and an Arbiter just to be extra specially annoying that looks like it's going to come in here and smash that final base and secure the win.
Damn, that was quite a game. I already thought that
Naugrim Stasis is the Defiler. That's pretty tight. You shall not throw up a swarm. Fuck that. Nope, the Stasis.
That shows you how much Protoss players hate Swarm.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Sometimes I don't know what I hate more, Swarm or Plague.
I don't know either. They both suck.
Alright, so we're gonna have one last counter, I guess, from Naugrim. But DeWalt has left a full control group. He's left 2 Templar. They're kind of in front, but if the storms are decent, you know, army should be able to run back. Although there's a lot of lurkers. I mean, this is a decent counter. He might kill the 5th base, but DeWalt's still mining from 2 bases. So even if he kills this base, given the relative mining, I don't think it's the end of the world.
Yeah, it's going
actually, no, this is going to go nowhere. Wow, he's not even touching the cannons. Is there one more storm? No, there's not. Almost. Well, okay, DT's there. Yeah, it's shut down.
Yep, so this game is going for DeWalt.
You can tell Naugrim doesn't want to leave this. He's like, oh, I should have won this, or I should have been in a good spot. What have I done? I don't want to leave.
I think that's exactly what he's wondering right now.
So Naugrim just trying to throw units at this 5th base, but eventually realizes, nope, can't do anything, and says GG.
GG. So quite a up and down game right there.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, that was a long game.
We like long games, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah.
So big mistakes there by Naugrim mid game there. I don't think he expected that DeWalt was having so much at home, but yeah.
Yeah, if he was sacking just one base to make the counter or the drop, that would be fine, but he loses 3 bases, like all his mining goes there and all hopes, all dreams are gone. So it was definitely the wrong decision by Naugrim.
Yeah. And
of course,
that
it's
map,
easy for us here to have hindsight and be like, oh, that was wrong. But, you know, in the moment, a little harder to gauge.
Yeah, for sure.
And now I understand why it was called Protoss Plains as well. I mean,
yeah,
DeWalt getting 2 free expansions like that—that's crazy.
Yeah, that has to be what did it, because you know, having 4 bases like that's a pretty comfortable place to play PvZ from. If you can just get a comfortable 4 bases,
yeah,
that's not bad. That's a lot of gas, and all of them have gas.
A ton of gas, even though it's just 2,000 gas in each expansion. So next game is gonna be on Arkneil's favorite map.
Avalon.
Oh my god.
Is this? I'm assuming this is sarcasm.
Yeah,
this is sarcasm.
Do you have a hatred for this map, Argneon? Do you want to talk about things? Have a little therapy session here?
Yeah. Well, if you look at the map quite enough, then you need glasses, and after you get glasses, soon you lose your sight at total.
So that's snow tile set, among other things.
Yeah, it's really awful for your eyes.
Yeah, it is. It's really awful. But yeah, I like this map. I actually like this map.
For a second, I already thought they're going to play Circuit Breakers. I was like, yay! But no, Avalon.
No. Sorry. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do Avalon own 0.92.
Avalon party!
Yeah. Good luck.
Let's destroy our eyes. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Rip.
So in the top right-hand corner, as the purple Protoss grabbing a win in the last game, bringing the series to 3-2, we have DeWalt.
Yep. And on the left side of the map, as the white Zerg, you have the guy with the match point at currently. It is Naugrim. So if Naugrim wins this game, he wins the series. And if DeWalt wins this game, then it's gonna be tied to 3-3.
Then he wins the reward of playing another game.
I hope the next game is not on Avalon. No, actually this map is pretty nice. It's just bad for eyes. Otherwise it's a decent map.
Another map I don't know that well. Much more old school.
There's a kind of back expansion that's covered by, was it some sort of temple?
Okay.
Then there's a like normal expansion in front.
All right, so we should see Naugrim turning his probe around here shortly. These maps, these mains are very close by air. I mean, the Overlord's already here.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see if Muta come into play as a result of that, because obviously with that sort of travel distance, you know, getting there 10-15 seconds earlier, that's a pretty nice difference. Gives a nice little boost.
That is, for sure. Like for example, on a map like this, what I said earlier about DeWalt making the cannon before the next eye.
Yeah.
On a map like this, you actually probably have to make the cannon before next eye.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you have to. This close of a rush distance?
Yeah, like the links are there before you get anything done. So FFE coming from DeWalt.
Actually, the rest distance is maybe a little bit longer. You do kind of have to go down around the bottom, it looks like. But...
Yeah, but normally you have to go from corner to corner.
Yep.
So I think it's still shorter.
Yeah, it's probably still shorter, but it's not like as crazy short as the air distance is.
You mean like Bloodbath?
Yeah. Yeah, the air distance honestly is probably not all that much less than Bloodbath.
That's
like it's a little bit more, but not by that much.
Yep.
I mean that Overlord was at, you could see the pylon at like 55 game seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll have to test it for Bloodbath and find out what it is.
I actually play quite some Bloodbath.
Yeah, it's a fun map. It's fun to mess around on. It's got
There's
its own style.
There's always someone making the 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The Lings! Okay, they're gonna get in. Let's see. So I casted a game of DeWalt versus Eon Zerg where 2 Lings got in and killed 5 drones. And DeWalt was super far behind. So there's 1. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Hopefully the probe micro can be a little bit crisper here for DeWalt. And it looks like Naugrim's just going to annoy the gas for a bit and then just come in here looking for probes, being very careful not to commit those probes. Yep. Of course, it was DeWalt. Oh, but he gets them surrounded. All right, we're not going to see 5 probes die.
Okay. So this is exactly why you want to make the 2 Lings early on, and then you make 2 drones. So the 2 Lings are forcing the Protoss always to make the cannon in time, and if it's not on time, then they get into the main base and start killing stuff. But you don't
if you just
need
make all drones, then yeah.
Yeah, but you don't need like 4 or 6 Lings ever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unless you want to heavy pressure. That's the only reason.
Do you need to make more if it's 1 gate expand, or can you still get away with a few drones and then add the rest of the Lings later?
If you do hard pressure, then you can go for either 4 or 6 Lings. Like 6 Lings versus 1 gate is kind of strong also. Especially if you can catch the first shot.
Oh yeah,
like insta GG almost. Like he has to pull so many probes.
Yeah. There's no way he's gonna have a forge up.
Yeah.
Oh, Ling does get a second kill.
Yep. And
I mean, that's not critical damage, but that's enough. That's enough to make those Lings like super worth it. Like if you've killed 2 probes, definitely from a value standpoint, like it's Naugrim is subtly ahead from this.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, but now Naugrim wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay, he still got it alive.
And DeWalt is actually reacting by making a second cannon, because I think he's playing... Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Look in the top left.
Yeah, he's up to something. Although, I hope this is going to be gateways. I'm assuming it's going to be gateways.
It has to be gateways.
Watch, we'll just build cannons and we'll just be like, what?
3 robotics or something. Walking reavers in the main base.
Just they crawl the reavers into the main. There's just too many to stop. You surprise proxy 3 robo 3 reaver crawl. That would be a win for the ages. Oh my god.
That would be pretty sweet.
All right, start getting Citadel in the main. So we're gonna have probably like what a 2 or 3 speed lot from the back, sort of attack here.
Yep, that can actually work, unless he goes for Muta. Then he can shut it down with Mutaling really quickly. But I don't know.
Got 1 gate.
He does make the second.
Okay, so he's gonna leak DTs in maybe.
Yeah, and okay, well, Naugrim is going for Mutas because he's making the second extractor in the natural before his 5th hatchery. So this has to be a Muta play.
Yeah. And in fact, Muta are already producing. So I guess this will depend on the flight path. Probably the Muta won't go straight up and find this, but it'll just be a question of, does he keep an Overlord in the main, which he is not. And obviously the DTs are going to be very unexpected. So will he be paying attention to his main? Otherwise he'll lose 8 or 9 drones right away.
Yeah, in one game he didn't keep the Overlords in his natural base and 3rd base. Now he is keeping in the natural, but actually in 3rd base.
He loses the Corsair to the Scourge.
Oh, first one died? Oh shit.
Yeah, he didn't even really see the Muta. He just like walked into Scourge.
Oh god.
He did start making Corsair. and he's getting upgrade, but now he lost his first Corsair. He's only got one cannon. One cannon. DT's about to come out, though. 5 Muta. Oh, man, they could almost die in there. If there was a Scourge or two, this is going to be really scary. There's definitely going to be a potential moment where if this isn't perfectly microed from DGaF, he'll die. He'll lose his main.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. There's a DT in the main.
DGaF. Oh, my God. DGaF's not watching. He's watching the... The DT, though, is killing all the drones in the midst of that. So at least that's happening.
He's killing the Spire. And there's a DT in the natural. Oh my god, this is so close.
Oh, there's a DT in the natural, you're right. Oh my god, it's
getting all the drones. Are going. Mutas are dying.
This is gonna be a weird game. Oh, the Mutas are dying? Oh, he flew away from the main. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay. He needs another Scourge or something like that over here.
And Spire goes down. There's no more Mutas or Scourge coming.
Oh man, as much damage as DGaF initially took, as scary as that looked, I think DGaF's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not if he keeps losing Corsairs like this. Really sloppy Corsair usage.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
He's making Dragoons. Alright, with just 4 Muta. Okay, a 5th Muta. That's the last Muta.
This shield battery is so late. Like, the second you see the Mutalist, you want to start the shield battery right away.
But he is going to get out a second Corsair, although the one Corsair very damaged. Ah, DGaF, you're rallies, bro. Like, he's got the Corsair still rallied to the main.
There's so much happening.
Yeah. DTs are still ravaging the main. Naugrim's got to know something weird is going on here at some point. Alright, the Muta are still alive. Trying to take down that Corsair, but now we're down to just 2, so the Muta are going to finally fall. And that's going to be it. So DGaF's going to have solid 2 base of mining. Naugrim's lost his Spire. He's taken pretty heavy drone damage, and he's going to lose his pool as well.
Well, he doesn't need the pool right now because he's transferring in the Hydras anyway, so I guess that's okay. But he really needs to find this gateway right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely becoming a problem. I'm surprised he hasn't gone to look for it. Like, he can't possibly suspect drop, right?
I don't think...
no, he just sent drones back!
My god.
But DGaF wanted the pool. I would have probably gone for the drones. Now he's going to pull the drones, but they're not running anywhere smart, so the DT's getting even more kills. Naugrim just getting ravaged. Finally, an Overlord gets back here. Is he going to finally go back there and look? Okay, yeah, it's finally, he's like, okay, what the fuck? Ah, fuck me.
Is the one DT going to get out? Yep.
One more. Just goes and kills the Lynx. Alright, so no more DTs. He cancels that negate. But the Lynx are killing the pylon, so he's going to get like 5 more drones.
3.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a lot of drone kills.
This is crazy again.
Muta must have done a little more damage than I thought though, because DGaF's only 5 supply ahead.
Well, he lost a lot of probes. Not only that, but he lost a lot of Corsairs, and he lost
that's true.
cannon.
Yeah.
They all cost so much minerals that...
God, this DT is just on a rampage. 10 on this 11! 11! And that was on that one DT. Like, Naugrim took so much damage from that. He kind of is just like, I got Lynx chasing it and didn't pay attention to it. And that DT
look in the top left corner. Oh my god, he's remaking the gateway.
This cheeky fool, but the Ling has got to see it, right? All right, I'm watching just the Ling's vision. Holy shit, no, the Ling's not going to see it, but it's on patrol. There's a possibility, though, DGaF could build this gateway. Oh my god, it's out of the patrolling side of the Zergling. It's the gateway is fucking out of the patrolling side of the Zergling. Naugrim has a Ling.
This is so dirty. This is so dirty.
The gateway is not going to be found.
Oh my god, if he loses like this is going to be like heartbreaking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's going to like rage.
Insta-quit StarCraft.
He's gonna facepalm so hard. He's gonna be like, oh my god. Oh, he's actually building a cannon with it. What? And the Link doesn't see the cannon either. Like, I don't know why you're building the cannon with it. I guess to make it more of a pain in the ass to kill, but that's pretty funny.
I don't know either. I guess because there's no spawning pool. I don't know.
Alright, so now the Corsairs are out here. Gonna pick up a few Overlords. But Hydra are on the way.
There is still no Overlord in the main base.
And we have Zealot Archon push coming out here from DeWalt. And also the gateway is up. Now Ken's going to finish. That'll alert the spotter lane, though. DeWalt, okay, he's going to turn those Corsairs away. I was getting worried for a second. He's going to kind of leave him in the main to intercept any Overlords. And the cannon is actually not going to hit the lane. They're just going to continue to go past each other without ever doing anything. He's getting those main Overlords, so that's going to mean 0 main detection.
Yep, and the DT is almost done. It's
coming out again. It's coming out again.
What a game. What is this?
Yeah, and one Muta is still alive from earlier over at this base to defend this Zealot Archon push. But now the DT is in the main, and drones are going down, and there's an attack on the third, so Naugrim is unlikely to see this. Even pro gamers tend to miss DTs in these moments, and of course Naugrim is not seeing it. And damage being done at the third base, but the Archon does fall, so that attack will get cleaned up and peter out. But the DT, in the meantime, has 11 kills, 12 kills, 13 kills, 14 kills, 15 kills. 50. We're up to like 40 kills in DTs. If Naugrim wins this game, this is the win of the year. Game still doesn't see it. Second DT is now flooding in the main. Naugrim has got to be thinking, what the frick?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what's going on in his head.
I mean, he's about out now. He's barely got any drones. He's still got a saturated third. His nat is only half saturated. His overlord in the main, which is not even an overlord, is getting attacked. And with a third DT coming out, there's almost like enough DTs to just like fight the Hydra.
Yeah, this is exactly a problem versus playing.
Oh, he's finding a huge treasure trove. His overlords are the natural. Are there any overlords making? No, he can just run the DTs into the nat because all that are slow are gonna die. Uh-oh, but he's not running the DTs in there. Just run into the nat. He's not running into the... I'm surprised he's not running. Okay, now he's gonna run... No, he's not gonna run into the nat. Okay, whatever. He's just gonna speed lot attack into the nat, and Naugrim is supply blocked. Storm goes down on the Hydras.
Oh my god.
That's about it.
Yep, that's about it.
So DGaF is gonna force a final game out of this series.
Nice, nice, nice. Evening it up to 3-3.
GG.
GG.
Oh, I wonder if Naugrim's watched that replay yet. Yeah, he's just gonna like wake up at night in like a cold sweat, just gasping for air.
What a nightmare!
Fucking DTs!
Goddamn DGaF!
That was crazy. Oh my god, I had such a hard time following everything that was happening on.
That was actually pretty nice game.
Yeah, it was.
I must say that I like that really much.
That was oh my god, crazy game.
Remaking the gateway in the top left.
That was cheeky. That was full on cheeky DGaF move.
That was brilliant.
That's so ridiculous. So funny.
Right, so that's 3-3, guys.
Yep.
That means
the full
this
series
is the last game. This is the tiebreaker.
Wow, what a series.
Now I feel like Naugrim better pull out some like really, I don't know, cheeky shit of his own.
All right.
Alternative.
Okay. So the last map is gonna be alternative.
Yeah, this is actually pretty interesting, and I kind of like it. Yeah, and there's 2 islands close to the main, and there's like a mineral patch that you have to mine to get there.
How mad do you think Naugrim was? Yeah, I don't know. Is Naugrim the type to get irritated or,
no.
or rage a little bit? Yeah, I don't think he is, but
he's like
I'm
the
sure
calmest
like
guy ever.
Palming for sure.
Yeah, he's probably just laughing, thinking this is a great play by DeWalt. I would never expect Naugrim to rage or do anything. He's like the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, he is really cool always.
Yeah.
Win or lose, it doesn't matter.
All right. So should we do this? The final game.
Let's go.
Let's go, bros.
Let's see what they come up this game.
Yeah. Do the winners get anything, or is this game just for pride?
The winner is actually gonna get a shitload of money.
A shitload of money.
Yeah. So we have a $150 prize pool, and the winner gets half of it.
I'm questioning this replay. I said I'm questioning this replay.
Why?
Why?
Because it doesn't look like a normal game. I have a Cadenzi and Ori.
Oh,
okay.
Let's restart.
Then you say wrong. Let's go
Yeah, we need to restart.
Did you guys have the correct game?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's a bug.
I don't know this glitch. I don't know this glitch.
Oh, you haven't seen it before?
No, I have not had this happen to me. What? No.
I've seen it tons of times, both when Vincent have been casting.
Is it like a download problem and it started doing like one of replays from my archives?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why it happens, but it happens for me sometimes.
You're like, what's wrong with it? I've got this completely different game.
So,
all right, this looks a little more promising. I see DeWalt and Naugrim this time. So at the top position at 12 o'clock, with a savage over 40 drone kills dying to DT's last game, DeWalt.
And on the left side of the map, it's Cadenzi. I'm just kidding. On the bottom of the map, it's purple Naugrim. Also, so it's tiebreaker.
Naugrim was like, well, there are like 4 bases on each side, so it sounds like DeWalt doesn't know this map, or somebody doesn't know this map, or they're just discussing the map. I don't know. Okay, yeah, DeWalt doesn't know it that well. Naugrim seems to know it quite well.
Yeah, just explaining a little bit about the map.
So I don't know what the rush distance is like on the map, but obviously the air distance, it's a smaller tile set, it's 96, so it's a pretty short air distance map. But definitely nowhere near as short as before. Remember, on the map last time, the Overlord was in the base right now.
Yeah, for example, a 3-hatch Hydra Bust, if it's unseen, it's super strong here, because it's closer spots than on any like normal 128 maps. Mm-hmm. So if it's unseen, it becomes so fast that your Corsair is basically almost like starting when the Hydras are on the front.
So you really need to probe scout it, huh?
Yeah, you always need to probe scout and either Zelot scout if the probe cannot get in. So then you make emergency cannons already before anything even happens.
Of course, that sucks if you have to do that from an economy standpoint, and just how everything flows, you'll slow everything down.
Yeah. Okay, so pretty interesting wall coming up from the wall. I guess the gateway comes directly on top of it, so the goons can get out of the left side, I think.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's just a problem because it's such a front forge.
Yeah.
And what I just said about Hydra Bust, it comes so fast.
That's a good point.
That you have to make the cannon line basically behind your pylon.
Which means the pylon is snipeable if you're not careful.
So this already looks like a troublesome of a wall from DeWalt, but I don't know. Maybe he doesn't get punished for it. Who knows?
All depends on how Naugrim decides to play. Oh, there's like temples that you can mine out. Okay. Minerals you can mine out. 40 minerals.
Yeah. And then the third base is kind of behind there. And then there's a fourth base on the left side and on the right side of the map. And base in the left corner and right corner. And then there's the island next to your main base.
Yeah.
And this is the only mineral base that Naugrim is taking now. This was also on IC Cup map of the week quite a lot, so used to play there.
And does have that third base going down. He's glitched the drone through. And then the Lings are just going to start to work on this temple. I wonder if they're stacked temples or is there just one? I
actually don't remember.
Okay.
I kind of think there's only one.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to have these 2 Lings attack it. Otherwise, like 2 Lings are not going to kill like 5 or 10 stacked temples. It's just not going to happen.
I don't know. They're so fast.
You
remember the past game with the A's? They killed so fast. I don't know.
Oh, DeWalt takes a lot of hits on the probe, but doesn't lose it. He does see that there's gas. Nat Lair. And the probe will see it this time, so that's good.
Yep.
Although he is in very...
1 hit away.
Yeah, but now he's got 2 hits.
Got 2 hits. So the first Zelot is coming out. He wants to sneak it in, I guess.
Yeah, but maybe around the back or something.
He did see it with the Overlord, so he must be making links very soon. Yeah, he's adding now. But yeah, this wall from DeWalt, it looks really problematic.
Yeah.
So the first Zealot is actually going to go for the third.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And let's see how Naugrim's reaction. Pretty damn good. Just gonna run that drone around for a little bit while he waits for this temple to die. Still has a ways to go on it, but Lings do kill buildings, yeah, pretty fast. We've got a den, so we're gonna have another 4-hatch Hydra. Which, again, is not surprising from Naugrim, very old school player. Those Lings is desperately trying to get through the wall here, as there are now 3 drones. They have to constantly micro, like, scouting drone in the enemy's base.
If there is another temple, I'm gonna laugh.
Okay, so temple's cleared out, so the Lings can finally come in and kill this Zealot. Drones are coming back. Speed is done, so this Zealot's not even gonna make it around the minerals.
Nicely done.
So a little bit of denied mining time, but doesn't get any Ling kills out of it. Maybe not the greatest Zealot ever for DeWalt.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's only one Zealot, so not the end of the world. So first Corsair is out, and there's no Spire, right? Nope. And adding a 5th hatchery on the 3rd base.
Yeah, so we're gonna see a late Spire here. We're gonna see Lurker, or what's the deal? What's the lair for? Overlord speed for sure.
Yeah. Just started. So I wonder if he's going for either drops or just going to kill the temple from the back and make a pressure from the front.
Yeah, that would be one possibility.
Because you can do so many things on this map.
Yeah.
Like the drop distance from, if you get to push with a normal 5-hatch Hydra, the drop distance into main base is, of course, like you see the wall, it's super.
Yeah, it's like instantaneous, yeah.
Yeah, so you get...
I didn't even think about that. Wow, that would be really annoying, jeez.
So you can guarantee drops, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So Protoss needs to be ready for it before it happens.
Yeah, it's going to need to have those Corsairs in good positions.
Yeah, and enough ground units because the drop is going to go down. It's not a question.
So the back temple is trying to fall, but the cannon will looks like finish in plenty of time for that.
Yeah.
And then we'll just watch and see if drop is researched. I guess that's the big question. Oh, DT in the base again. Overlord dead. Overlord dead. No drop yet. And a lot of the Hydra have been pulled, so some pretty good pressure here from DeWalt. Getting some Overlord kills. I don't think he's going to get all of the Overlords, though, especially since speed is done, but he's going to get a few.
He moves all the Hydras away.
Yeah, he might. He's getting 3 or 4 kills now, so Corsair's getting some very nice mileage here.
Yeah.
And get yet another one. Might even get one more. Actually, he's really staying now. He loses a few Corsairs in the midst of this, though. And drop is being researched. Well called by Archeon.
So drop and lurkers.
Oh, that's even scarier. Oh, wow. Okay. Does he have a robo coming? Because, like, even if you have units, if you don't have a robo... No sign of a robo yet. But drop does take a little while.
Okay, robo just started in the...
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because if he doesn't have obs and he starts getting dropped lurkers... Oh, no chance.
Yeah, it's a pretty pain in the ass.
Alright, so here come the Corsairs again. Now, Naugrim is taking all of his Overlords away, which is possibly a little bit excessive to not keep anything back. But I can understand why, because, you know, there are Corsairs out harassing.
Well, you kind of want to have the Corsairs in order to kill the Overlords, making the drops, but...
Yeah, you'd think.
At the same time, he's getting his gateway counts so far.
There's only 2 cannons here, though. There's only 2 cannons here. I'm kind of worried for DeWalt here at the front, although pre-storm attempt, but actually it's pretty well dodged. Second one, also pretty well dodged.
Yeah.
So now there's only 1 storm left here for DeWalt, and just 2 cannons.
Yeah, legs are about to finish, so he's actually pretty fine. This actually is starting to look really, really good for DeWalt. Because if he can start pressuring Jerk before the drops start, then he's just going to win.
Yeah, so, Naugrim, I guess I expected at this point Naugrim to have more Hydra spam going, but
yeah, but
his economy is not quite as fast.
Yeah,
as
he
I
lost so
expected it to
many
be.
Overlord and so much mining time in the third phase.
Yeah. I guess that's what did it, huh? That was like what, 7 Overlord kills, so that slowed everything down by quite a bit.
Yeah. I actually think that DeWalt is going to win this game now. It looks like.
He looks all right. He's got a hell of a lot of zealots.
Yep. Almost too many.
Although there are lurkers out, so he might not be able to pressure quite yet. Is he going to start making any dragoons? He is getting range as of right now. Yeah, that's a good solid 2 control group army here from DeWalt.
Mm-hmm.
So really the only concern is just these lurkers. I mean, I think he's got enough to more or less take on easily whatever Naugrim has outside of the lurkers. So you run in here, there's 2 lurkers that are back there, but they are not burrowed yet. So for the moment, DeWalt is definitely going to commit. Let's see here if he backs out once the burrow goes down or if he really wants to take this fight. At the moment, he really wants to take this fight. Is there an obs rally down? There's an obs rally down. That could explain it. He's going to split some zealots over to the third, though. Storm goes down, hits 2 of those lurkers. He will be able to kill them off with that storm, but unfortunately, one of the lurkers still alive, but no Hydra left here in the natural.
Is he actually just gonna break him right now?
Maybe. He's like out of lurkers. I think this might eventually get cleaned up, maybe, because he's not reinforcing, but he's taking a lot of damage. Look at this nice little drone wall here.
There's a lurker in the main base.
Yes, we do have a lurker drop. But DeWalt is on top of this. He's got zealots and an obs there, so that lurker drop is not going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
and the zealots are still ravaging the third base, so Naugrim is taking tremendous damage here. This looks pretty over, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
I mean, he's still got zealots in his natural, he's got zealots in his third, his Hydra production is almost non-existent. Just didn't have those lurkers quite burrowed together. He's actually being forced to make lings out of desperation against +1 slots.
Yeah, the early on pressure from DeWalt, he got so many drones and denied the third base mining for so long that Naugrim just didn't have the economy to do this build, because he went for the drop build and lurkers, and suddenly he just didn't have anything. He was just making
now
drones.
Look at the zealots streaming from DeWalt. Yeah, obviously Naugrim is not going to ever stabilize against this. He's continuing to lose drones.
Yeah,
and so DeWalt goes down 3-1, but takes the last 3 games in a row and holds his status as, you know, kind of the favored player here, as one of the best foreign Protosses. And he's going to end up with a 4-3 victory here over DeWalt, or over Naugrim.
Damn.
All thanks to 40 kill DTs.
Oh my god, what a series. Naugrim was so close to winning already in that whatever map it was, where the X was.
Yep.
Was in such a good position there. Then again on Avalon, he was really close with the Mutas. And here, oh my god, what a series.
Yeah, I was gonna say it started out kind of lackluster, but then it got pretty decent. We got some pretty good games near the end. Yeah,
for sure. The first 2 games was well, speedlings. That's about it.
Well, Aggie,
all right, guys,
for hosting us. It was fun. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, this was awesome. You guys did a really good job and really nice games, and I'm so happy that we got to see 6 of them as well.
Yeah, that was nice all the way. Congrats, DeWalt. Nice win, bro. I like the probe icon. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, really. Congrats to DeWalt and congrats to Naugrim also. It was really well played, and he got 2nd place. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, so that means DeWalt earns $77.5 and Naugrim gets 46.5, while Kenzie claims 23.25 and Marvin gets 7.75.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome job, and I'm really stoked. I mean, I get to cast 2 finals in 1 week between my iRk members, and it's 1 set with Marvin versus Kenzie and 1 set with DeWalt versus Naugrim. And I mean, then I have Ark Neon, I have Kamisurg, I have Whistler, I have Razovia, and I have so many other good players, Jerry, Cubic, and so on. I mean, that's great.
Oh, Whistler's in iRk now too. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
good to see him for a long time.
Yeah, it's a beast.
Yeah, so it's really cool. they can host these kind of tournaments and just have so many great players to cast.
So now all iRk recruiting needs to do is go out there and find Draw and incentivize him to come back and play.
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah. So, really, thank you guys for casting these games.
A pleasure.
Yeah, it was fun.
You guys are awesome. So
you are too, Agge.
What do you say?
You are too.
Yeah, thank you. So it's time for beer?
It is really time for beer.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's Friday evening. We always have a beer.
I don't care what evening it is. It's always time for beer.
That's true. That's true.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So for everyone who missed any of the games in this series, I will upload them to our iRk YouTube channel, and yeah, they will be on my Twitch channel as well for a couple of weeks. So you won't miss it.
Yeah, I would actually like to say really thanks all the players for playing. I was a little bit pussied out of the tournament because I wasn't active, so I didn't play it. But it's really been a pleasure for casting a couple times with you guys. Really nice having Master here. Also,
yeah, it's fun. First time casting with Argneon. Always good to get to cast with new people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched some of your was it Gozu League you were casting yeah. I watched some of those games and I was really surprised how good you are at casting. Like it's a really big pleasure to watch.
Yeah, it felt natural to have you cast our finals in iRk. So really thank you for joining in.
Yep.
And make sure to follow Master on his Twitch channel and also, of course, Ark-Neon. He has his Drunken Show games with $10 prize pool. So if you want to earn some quick money, just tune in on his streams whenever.
Ark-Neon, the legend. And I have to say, Ark-Neon's stream appeals to me because he's generally, every time I've seen him, he's like the happy, fun drunk. And not like depressed, I fucking hate my life drunk. Yeah. So it's just like this entertaining, somewhat drunk dude, like fucking slaying noobs at StarCraft. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, that's pretty much my stream in a nutshell. So
yeah,
it's good, boys. Go watch it if you haven't.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a bit of everything in those casts. All right, so. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'm gonna host Kix since he's casting the STPL right now. So have a great Friday evening and night and so on, and I'll see you soon. Alright, see ya guys.
Alright, later,
bye
boys.
bye.